Oh, what a miserable morning. Oh, what a miserable day. It has been raining all night. It's difficult to see the rain, but it's absolutely calming down right now. Poor little Bubba. You're coming in for breakfast, Roly. Good boy. Good boy. Should we get you your breakfast? Oh, paw prints everywhere. Paw prints everywhere. Good boy. Let me get your breakfast. Good morning, friends. I'm a bit panda-eyed this morning. I wore mascara yesterday and I completely forgot to take it off before I went to bed. Do not do that. It's not good for your skin. Here comes trouble. Yay! It's a very exciting day today. I am heading to the knitting and stitching show with my mum in Alexandra Palace, which is a shame that it's so grim outside, because when the weather's like this, all I want to do is stay in bed. I woke up relatively early this morning, probably about 6 a.m, and I was just listening to the rain, just lying there in the dark, listening to the rain. So yeah, it's very autumnal today, but it's nice and early, so I have lots of time to get ready before I have to meet my mum. We're going to get the train to Alexandra Palace, and I really do think this is probably going to be my last trip out before the baby gets here, because yesterday I was so tired. And yeah, just walking about and excursions in general do tend to take it out for me. I'm wearing new pyjamas today. Emrys picked these up for me. They're massive. This is Colorado, USA. I've never actually been to Colorado, but I do enjoy how comfortable these pyjamas are, and they're absolutely huge, so they fit over the bump really nicely. This morning I have been working on my row cardigan. Let me just grab it. I finally picked up the stitches for the collar, which is very exciting, although there are over 420 stitches in this collar, 2x2 rib that needs to be knitted for like 8 inches. I was so excited because I thought this is going to be finished really soon. I don't think that's going to be finished really soon, but I do need to get a wiggle on with it and be quite monogamous, I think, and then hopefully it will be finished. The other project I've been working on really consistently every day is my Cozy Memories blanket, which is coming along great guns. So yeah, those are my 2 projects that I have been putting some time in on. But right now I'm going to get myself some breakfast and then get dressed, and then it's off on adventures today. So very exciting, and hopefully the rain dies down a little bit for our journey into London. But if it rains, it's not the end of the world, because we will be inside pretty much all day. Will we, Roly? He's a good boy. Are you a good boy? He's a very good boy. But yeah, I'm gonna get myself some breakfast now, so I'll see you in a little bit. Can anybody see? Is anybody waiting for us? And there's nobody around. I am all ready to go. I went makeup free again today. My skin is tired and I couldn't be bothered to put more makeup on it, but I've got my birthday outfit on again. This is definitely my favourite maternity outfit that I've made so far, but I've also put on my little seamstress badge, which is particularly appropriate for the show. And it's still raining kind of like crazy, and luckily enough my dad has offered to come and pick me up and take me to the station, so that number 1, I don't have to walk to the station, which is great. Number 2, I don't have to worry about getting wet. So yay, adventure time. the fair. I'm biased, but we don't care. New patterns. Oh, hi. Look at all our samples. Aren't they lovely? Jenny and Louise doing lots of sales. Yeah. Treats. Ooh, treats. Oh, it was a really lovely day. If you can hear munching, by the way, that is Roly eating his dinner in the kitchen. So pay no attention to the pug in the corner eating his dinner. Yeah, I had a really lovely time with my mum. The knitting and stitching show was considerably better than I remember it to be in Alexandra Palace. I have been disappointed by it before, but it was really good. So that was fun. Saw the lovely girls from Tilly and the Buttons, which was awesome. Spent lots of time with my mum, which was great. Didn't end up getting too tired. It was a lot of walking, but I was okay. And I'm not actually feeling it right now, which is good. It's one of those things, I think maybe I'll feel it tomorrow. I'll probably be a bit sore tomorrow, but right now I feel really good. Just a bit sleepy, but in a good way. But I did make some purchases. First and foremost, I picked up the 2 new Tilly and the Buttons patterns. I'm not going to show them to you properly though, because technically they've not been released yet, and they are amazing. I'm really happy with those. I had to get a copy of those because they've been released since I went on maternity leave, and I was there with the process of kind of getting them all together and stuff, so it's really lovely to see them come into fruition. I also picked up some fabric. I went to Fabrics Galore, which is a really lovely fabric provider. They always have great selection of stuff. I was quite specific as to what I wanted to buy for this time, and I was shopping specifically for the Coco Wawa pumpkin dress, which I actually shared a couple of days ago on Vlogtober. It's a new pattern. It can be a cardigan or a cardigan dress, and I really want to make a couple of versions of the dress. So I currently have some fabric that I wanted to get some contrast for, so I picked up some lovely mustard Ponte di Roma fabric to have as a contrast to the fabric that I currently have. But I also spotted this, which is just amazing. It's actually quilted sweatshirt fabric. The main color is navy, and then it has these really sweet kind of dusky pink crosses all over it to quilt it, and it is so soft and squishy and lovely and amazing. And I think I'm going to use just a grey Ponte di Roma as the contrast for it, but I love it so much. I'm very happy with both of those. I picked up a couple of pairs of new knitting needles, some Knit Pro Zings. I was after Higher, but Higher didn't seem to have any representation at the knitting and stitching show, which is probably because I think it was more kind of English European knitting needle brands that were there, but I do really like the Zings, so I picked up a couple of pairs of Knit Pro Zings in a couple of sizes that I didn't have, which I've been after for a while. And my lovely mum treated me to some Drops Charisma yarn, and the reason that I have picked up this yarn specifically is that I want to make a baby blanket, specifically for Minnie Matthews. I've been wanting to make the Vivid blanket by tin can knits. It's knit in pieces, so it's quite a portable, good project, and I opted for the double knit version, so it shouldn't take too long to work up. Initially my mum was going to knit this blanket for the baby, but then she broke her arm and wasn't able to really do anything, so she's been focusing on her cross stitch projects, which are gorgeous and lovely, but I really wanted to just make a blanket. I was just feeling that. Probably not going to be ready by the time that they're here, but that is absolutely fine. But yes, I have this big bag of yarn in glorious colours for that, and those are all my purchases. I am pretty exhausted, I'm not going to lie. It's been a long day. I think I'm going to run myself a hot bath and just kind of mellow down, maybe do a little bit of hypnobirthing practice and positive affirmations, that type of thing, just to chill. And then I think an early night will be on the cards. It's been very wet and dreary all day, which has made Roly very, very sleepy. So he's super cuddly. So likelihood is we will be snuggled up in bed soon, maybe watch some more Boardwalk Empire, but I think I'm going to call it a day there today, guys, because watching me sleep is not necessarily the most interesting thing that you can do. I hope you've enjoyed today's Vlogtober, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!